The eastern city-states are located in East Africa. Rich families lived there in fine houses made of coral and stone. They slept in beds inlaid with ivory. Their meals were served on porcelain plates. Kilwa seized the port of Sofala, or the trading center for gold mined inland, and quickly gained control of overseas trade of gold from southern Africa. The Kilwa were in control of all incoming and outgoing trade. They sold porcelain bowls from China, jewels and cotton cloth from India, and they bought African ivory, tortoise shells, ambergris, leopard skin, and rhinoceros horns. They also traded enslaved Africans from East African coasts. The kidnapped Africans were sent to either Arabia, Persia, or Iraq. 1,000 were sold a year. The eastern city-states people were Arabic and Muslim. They created the language Swahili. The eastern city-states had an Islamic influence, and as their religion spread, small towns began building mosques. Soon, each city had one. Usually a Muslim sultan governed the cities. The Portuguese ships rounded the southern tip of Africa and sailed north. They saw wealth in the African city-states and decided to conquer them. They took Sofala, Kilwa, and Mombasa and kept their ports there for 2 centuries.
The Mutapa Empire is located in northern Africa along the Zambezi River and Indian Ocean coast. A man named Mutoto left Great Zimbabwe in search of salt and settled in a valley with fertile soil, good rainfall, and ample wood. Here he created the Mutapa Empire. That was wrong! Within the empire, citizens mined gold in nearby rivers and streams. They used this gold to exchange for luxuries with coastal cities. Eventually, after the leader Mutoto died, his son Mutope claimed his authority. During the 1500s, the Portuguese tried to conquer the empire. When this failed, they overthrew one ruler and replaced him with one of their allies. The Portuguese conquered all of what is now Zimbabwe except the eastern portion.
Great Zimbabwe is located between the Zambezi and Limpopo rivers in a fertile, well-watered plateau in what is now known as modern Zimbabwe. The land of Zimbabwe is well suited for farming and cattle raising due to the fertile land. The conditions were ideal for agriculture. It also stands near important trade routes that link gold fields with the prominent coastal trading city of Sofala. These conditions provided many opportunities for the Zimbabwe people. To bring in some income, traders traveling their trade routes were taxed. Many architectural advancements were made, including tall bird figures, stone houses that were made from soapstone and made from 900,000 stone blocks. This city was abandoned by 1450 for unknown reasons. A possible theory is that cattle grazing wore out grasslands and soil. Salt and timber supply was exhausted, and the city could no longer support life.